All right, one's coming this way. See if we can catch it. Whoa. It's going right over the house. There goes the car alarms. Dude, it went straight over. I got it on camera. You want to see? All right. It's a bit windy today. We have a party coming up. It's my son's birthday party. We're gonna have it this weekend. What I need to do is I have some stuff to finish up in the garden, so I was gonna show some of that stuff to you guys. Just a little bit of cleanup, and then mow the yard. I'm just gonna do a mulch right now, and then on Friday, today's Tuesday, I'm gonna do a big mow, clean everything all up. But I'm gonna show you guys just sort of cleaning up around the garden and a small bit of an update, and then mulching the yard. So here we go. See, did some rearranging, so some things are in new areas. Let's see here. There. Trimming. Get you guys set up. All right. Since these are really in the way, start by trimming up a lot of these zucchini leaves. It's a little bit darker later. The dew doesn't dry as fast. So what that does is it adds a lot of weight on these leaves. So something that when they're chock full of water like they are, you can kind of see the foliage looks a little beat up. And a lot of that is because it has too much water in it. I'm also kind of getting it out of the bell pepper's way here. We also have some of these old annuals in here. Remember those big old tree-like plants? I cut them down, but it looks like they're kind of growing back. So I'm just gonna kind of top them again, and hopefully it starts getting too cold for them to grow. So you'll kind of see here. So here's my bell pepper plant. The zucchini kind of has like a runner, almost like a vine where it kind of grows out. And so you'll see a lot of new growth kind of coming from this area. It's kind of heading towards my bell pepper. I'm gonna try to encourage it to turn away, but at this point I don't wanna break it because that wouldn't be good. So you see here, here's the other one. I had to kind of turn it around this kind of stump thing. So I'm gonna try to get it to kind of turn a little bit, but it's kind of encroaching on the bell pepper here. So something to think about. Again, it's the end of the season. Zucchini didn't produce much of anything, so it wasn't a very good season for the zucchini. But yeah, I'll get you set up again, and then we'll harvest some of the peppers over here. I have a little beautiful bucket to throw everything into, so I'm gonna get you set up and see what we get. So what I'm gonna start doing is just finding anything of decent size, kind of trimming it off and throw it in my bucket here. Yeah, look at this one. This is a poblano. Yeah, that thing's getting pretty big. So what I really need to do is top off the poblano over here because it's really encroaching onto the bell pepper. But what we're gonna do is give it some room, cut off some foliage, try to open her up again. Bell peppers, they're the same colors as the leaves, so I can't see them at all. Oh, that's a fugly one there, but it's edible. I was watching YouTube, and they said that where we're at in Sacramento, that these are considered, peppers are considered perennials. So theoretically, I could just leave this out and do some topping over the winter, and this should come back next year. So yeah, I thought we'll give that a try. All right, just start kind of cutting some good ones. I think we have a ton of them, so we'll do that and then do like a big time trim up. Yeah, a lot of big boys. So this was kind of going up. So you see how many peppers are on here, but look at all those flowers at the top. I don't know if you can see all of them. There must be a good 12 flowers at the top ready to go. We're gonna wanna kind of discourage that and problem is I feel like here in Sac and Rancho and stuff, the climate's killer. I mean, for peppers, it's so hot, so dry, and so sunny. Like, it really is a great spot to grow very hot peppers, but I don't eat that much. I don't eat that many hot peppers, so it's just not something, it'd be a waste, I feel like. So I don't think there's any peppers on them. Okay. Let me get you guys, you know what, I'm gonna take this bell pepper. It looks okay. That's a good looking one too. So here's what we have for peppers so far. A lot of poblanos and bell peppers. I really trimmed back the poblano plant. Bell peppers look good. I don't know how long the zucchini is going to hold on for. I mean, if we can get another zucchini out of it, I'll be happy. We had a bit of a bug problem too, probably in the middle of when it should have been producing, and that really held back the zucchinis. So now what I'm going to do is start trimming up this beast and yanking off some tomatoes. What I'll probably do is not record that because it's just going to be a lot of cutting off, and then I'll show you what kind of tomatoes we have at the end. So let me do that. Well, that's how she looks now. Way cleaned up. A lot of tomatoes on the ground, but I'm going to clean that up. But yeah, really trimmed her up. Take advantage of these cooler nights, hopefully get more tomato production. So I'm not going to do anything to the cucumbers, but what I'm going to do is rip out all the ground covering. We have some clover and some annuals still kind of coming in, so I'm going to rip all this out, kind of clean it up, and then I'll show you the taking out the annuals from the pots here. All right, just want to show you what this tomato looked like. Really cleaned her up. Let's see if look at all the stuff I trimmed up. So I'm going to go throw that in my pile and then clean up some of the stuff on the ground here. So this we had a bunch of mushrooms. I have a lot of wood pieces in here in my compost, and when everything's well fertilized, a lot of mushrooms pop up. Super normal, but everything else has kind of been somewhat cleared out. Again, it wasn't like a big job because they're all just going to come right back up, but that's how it looks now. A lot thinner. So see how she does. I'm thinking the cucumber's done, so I'll probably get yanked up here pretty soon. Zucchini not too much longer. We'll see what happens to the tomatoes. I think the peppers we can have go for a while. So all right, let me get you set up and we'll start topping a lot of these annuals. Well, there she is, all cleaned up. All this will dry before it'll get together, but let's have them down here for right now. Let them kind of dry out, ready for next year. Right there. Found it. Found another one. All right, so what I'm doing on this mow is we're gonna mulch. So I took the bag off, So what it's doing, it's going to circulate all the clippings under the deck, cut them up to fine bits, and put them back in the grass. So it's not meant to collect, and it'll probably be a little messy after, but in 3 days I'm going to do a nice big mow, and it's going to pick up anything that isn't composed or decomposed back into the grass. And that was the plan. So here we go.
Was this? Whoa, $218.50. What the fuck? What the shit here? Something. This cost you fucking $65 or something.
That's it. Let's take a look at the deck real fast, see how dirty she is. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me pull you up close. So if I lift it up, completely clean. That's good mulch. Those leaves really help. They help not get everything all gummed up on the bottom of the deck. So, well. So another thing with mowing lawns, so you see I kind of cleaned up some leaves, but really this mulch was to knock down the height a little bit for Friday's mow, because the taller it is, the more stressed out it gets when you try to mow it down short. So this was more like just a midweek mow. A lot of guys who take care of their yards know about that. And I know something too, like if you see this grass, you go like, hey man, what about some sweet, stripes, dude? Get a stripe kit for the lawnmower. The problem is that to see stripes, you have to have the sun to your back. So the sun's this way. If you look like that, it actually stripes pretty well. You look down here, stripes pretty well. But let me go down this way. So that looks pretty good, but when I turn around, which is the way that my house faces the yard, you don't see a thing. So, and the reason I bring all that up is that all of our house faces this way towards the sun. So if you're just peeking over, looking around, you don't see anything in terms of stripes, but you come over here, which is not a common area for people to stand. Like you see some really nice stripes. So, I mean, there's really no point in my mind. This is just what the lawnmower does. So a stripe kit would make them a little bit more crisp, but for what? For like to stand out here one time. So I don't really care about stripes too much. What I'm looking for is just fullness of the grass. So there's some patchy areas, you know, some areas where she peed, but you know, that's just also having a dog too. I'm not gonna have her not pee in the yard. There she is, just staring at me. All right, Pop. But you know, I think it looks good. I'm gonna put everything away, and then I'm going to check the sprinklers. I probably won't show you guys that. All I do is, you know, make sure that, you know, there's nothing wrong with the line. So I just run them for a second, and then, because they're adjustable heads, I make sure that they're all facing the right way, so we're not shooting water all over the fence or all over the patio or anything like that, you know. Just be efficient with the watering. And then I think that'll be it. I have some footage of the air show we had over the weekend, and I'll probably show you guys that. We have a lot of cool videos of the Thunderbirds, and it was an F-35 Lightning that we caught going over the house. So yeah, take a look at that, and then see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me in the garden and the yard. So yeah, have a good one. Don't know, we live by Mather Air Force Base, and right now they have their annual air show going on. that plane just came through. I think it's a Thunderbird. Car alarms are going off, man. So this is the first day of shows. So tomorrow's Saturday, and then Sunday, obviously the next day, they have shows, and we're gonna be getting some sweet video, because where we're at back here, we get some really clear views of the formations and stuff, so very excited. But yeah, that's pretty sweet. That was a loud one. It was a popper, so fun stuff, man. Up on us. They snuck up on us. We're just sitting out here waiting for them, and those guys came up hot. That was sweet. What do you think, dude? Yeah, that was cool. Caught you, baby. Oh, he's coming in hot, everybody. It's gonna be a big turn. It's gonna be a big turn. You see it?
When it's coming over the house.
There it goes, right by the sun there. Right over the house. See if I can catch it. There it is. Right over. Oh, he's turning around. See if he catches that. No, they're not going over the big turn. What the heck, little baby? Wow, look at that. Yeah, that's cool. See him? Whoa! Holy jamali, that is a snowbird. Holy cow!
Did you get that?
Yeah, I think. It's hard, the sun's in my eye. So when I caught it going away, but I don't know if I got it in the original catch, because that was right over the house. That was awesome, man. Oh, I just missed it again. They're doing formations. We got to keep an eye out. I'm trying to pick up poop. I told you. I'm one poop in. All right. Pretty sweet. Keep an eye out. Stop being so considerate. Oh, jerks, man. All right, so they're doing that on purpose. They're trying to fool us. Look at that. Wow. I think there's one coming this way. Oh, there it is, right now. He's doing a loop. Look, he's going straight up.
Straight up in the air. Whoa. Look how fast he's going.
Holy, he's doing like swirls. Let's see what he does. He went off.
He's still going up.
Whoa.
Adam is not a girl.
Oh,
It's right there.
right over there.
There, right there.
And I can't even see it. Oh, there it is.
There's no snow. Oh, there's some over here. Oh, look over here.
Again! All right, good eye, Noah. Thank you.
5 planes now.
Wow, they're making a big heart.
Baby, I love you.
Say, will you marry me?
Look, it's got a little crack in the side. It's broken.
It's a broken heart. Or is it a butt? It's a butt with a fart coming out. That's what. Yeah, there they are. Oh, coming in hot. Coming in hot. Oh.